Hi, welcome to our quick vinyasa flow to help you wind down, get ready to relax, get ready for bed for the night. All that you need is some comfortable clothes and a mat, or really just a little space to move. We'll get started in an easy seat. So it's whichever feels most comfortable for you. You can lift crown of the head towards the sky. Allow your eyes to soften or close here. Then starting with just some gentle nods, allowing the chin to drop towards the chest. And then reversing, lift gaze up towards the sky. Going at whatever pace feels best for you. Noticing if there are spots where it feels a little almost clunky or sticky. Just spending a little extra time there. Pausing next time you come to a neutral neck. Then lifting right arm towards the sky. Bring right arm over top the head so it's towards left ear. Gently guiding right ear towards right shoulder. Using that hand as just a guide, a little gentle extra weight. In fact, if it feels like this is cranking or causing too much pressure, you're welcome to remove that hand. So just breathing here, finding the chin placement that feels best for you. Next round of breath, release. Hand back to knee, other side. Left arm reaches towards sky, over top of head towards that right ear. Guide left ear towards left shoulder. Breathing here. Again, finding that chin placement that feels best. Next round of breath, releasing that hand, hands back to knees. And we'll take a cat-cow here. Inhale, pull chest forward, elbows squeeze together, shoulders squeeze. Exhale, round the spine. Really press that chin towards chest. One more. Inhale, lift chest towards sky, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale to round. And then using that to rock forward to a tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take thread the needle here. Inhale, right arm sweeps towards the sky. Exhale, right arm comes under left. Maybe finding that right shoulder on the mat, right ear on the mat. Breathe here. Next round of breath, reversing that motion. Right arm sweeps up once more and then back to mat. Other side, left arm opens up towards the left. Then comes under that right arm. Thread the needle variation on this side. Left shoulder to mat, left ear to mat. Breathing here. Next round of breath, reversing, left arm back up, hand to the mat, and then walking your hands forward, start to allow the heart to melt down for puppy pose. Now heart pulls towards the mat. You might be able to rest chin or chest on mat, but if that's not available, just keep your heart melting forward, finding some engagement in those shoulders, hips, stay lifted. Breathe here. Then gently rock back up to a tabletop. Toes come together behind you. Knees open up and then sinking hips down for child's pose. Inching fingertips forward here. Then side stretch towards the right, hands walk over to the right, bringing the body with it. Maybe left hand stacks on top of right. Next round of breath coming towards the left, hands walk over towards the left. Right hand stacks on top of left, breathe here. Bring yourself back towards center. Then a bit of a funky transition here with fingertips reaching forward. Start to shift weight forward for cobra. So keeping low to the mat, gently lifting here. You might press all the way into those hands, pressing into tops of the feet, knees lift off the mat. You might be lower here. Just wherever feels best in your back, one round of breath. And then keeping knees narrow, sink hips back towards heel, narrow child's pose. Allow hands to come back by heels, forehead rests on the mat for just a moment. Then gently press yourself back up to a seat. Come to a diamond shape. So very similar to butterfly, but pull your heels a little further away from your body. We'll start here, just hinge forward. You can even bring forearms under your shins. That can feel really nice in some bodies. If it doesn't, you're welcome just to keep hands on toes here. Just a few rounds of breath. Use your next exhale to gently press up, and then shifting to a 90-90. Right shin draws parallel to the top of the mat, left shin parallel with the long edge of the mat, and then walk your hands forward here. Check in with your body. You have an option to stay right here. If you would like to come deeper into a full pigeon pose, extend that left leg long behind you, and then allow your body to fold forward. Now, if this doesn't feel good, particularly checking in with your hips and your back, return to that 90-90. You'll get that same sensation, same benefits. Option to stay right here on the forearms. If that's not available, you're welcome to stay on the palms of the hands. Some bodies are able to completely lie down in this position. If that's you, you're welcome to. If you're in pigeon, use the next round of breath to press up. Hands on mat, and then sinking hip back towards mat. Reverse your body, coming back to that 90-90. Briefly to that diamond shape, and then 90-90 on the other side. Starting here, left shin parallel, top of the mat, right shin parallel with the long side. Walk your hands forward. Check in with your body. Option to stay right here. If you would like to come deeper, extending that right leg long behind you, then coming to forearms or all the way down to sleeping pigeon. Noticing if your body's wanting to sink over towards the left, it's a good indicator you might want to come back to 90-90. Or bring a little cushion or bolster under this hip. From here, gently lifting back, returning to that 90-90. Then once again, briefly to that diamond pose. Then from here, we'll rock forward to a Sphinx position. So just making your way there. It doesn't have to be pretty, just whatever way is comfortable. Hands on the mat, elbows under shoulders. Pull the heart forward. Little back bend here, but if this feels too intense, you're welcome to stack hands and rest your forehead there. One more round of breath. And then pressing back to that child's position, child's pose once more. Lifting back to a comfortable seat for Janu Shashasana. Left leg will extend long in front. Right sole of the foot presses into left thigh. Lift your heart here. Then walk your fingertips down towards your ankle. Maybe it finds your feet, maybe your toes. Just breathing here for a moment. If it feels good, you can take a mini twist here, bringing both hands to the outside of that right foot. Might feel a little openness along the right side of your low back. Rather, I should sit outside of your left foot. It's a lot of directions here as we're getting ready for bed. Allow yourself to return back to center. And then just for a moment, bring your body over towards your bent knee. Allow yourself to fold over that knee. Just one round of breath. Press back up to a comfortable seat. Right leg extends long, left leg in for Janu Shashasana on this side. First lifting the heart, then walk your hands forward as far as feels good. Maybe resting on ankles or toes or down at the calf. Option to take that little mini twist here. Both hands come to the outside of that left foot. Might start to notice that in the outside of your low back. If it feels good, stay here. If it doesn't, return back to that straight on Janu Shashasana. Next round of breath back towards center. And then shifting to bend over that bent knee. Allow your body to come forward for just a round of breath. And then lifting back into our Janu Shashasana. Extend both legs for forward fold. Pull heels in towards your body. Elbows come under knees. Allow the weight of your legs to pull you into this forward fold for 3 rounds of breath. Next, exhale, gently release. Soles of the feet plant to the mat. Hips scooch forward. Allow yourself to come down to your back body. We'll take a broken bridge variation. So feet walk out a little wider, maybe as wide as the mat. Allow knees to knock in for a moment. Hands can rest on belly. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, fill the lungs completely. Exhale, release out the mouth. 2 more at your pace. When that's complete for you, gently pull both knees in towards chest. Extend left leg long for just a moment. Allow right knee to fall over towards the left. Arms can come to a T or a cactus shape. Breathe here. Next round of breath, guide yourself back towards center. Knees to chest. This time right leg extends long. Right knee falls to the right, left knee falls to the right side of the body. Breathe here. Pull yourself back towards center. Both knees into chest for just a moment. Maybe forehead up to the knees. Then allow yourself to extend into Shavasana. Legs extend long. Arms down by hips. Scan your body to see if there's anywhere where you're still clenching. Allow yourself to release. Maybe imagining just a feeling of peace and contentment washing over the body. And allow yourself to relax here. Body can remain still. If it feels good for you, you're welcome just to stay in this place of rest or transition right into bed. If it feels better for you to close out your practice, you can gently guide yourself towards the fetal position on one side, allowing yourself to move slowly. Gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. We'll close together. Collective round of breath here. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, pull hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me tonight. Thank you for being part of this rad community, and I hope you have a peaceful night.